Gracie, one of the things that I'm always curious about when I meet a young artist is how did you start and what was the motivation to first start songwriting and then performing your own songs?
Yeah, so I've been singing since I started talking, or at least that's what my parents say. And I started writing songs when I was 7. And when I was 10, I first heard about the terrible living conditions of orphans in Africa and wanted to do something to help. And so I went to my parents and I said, what if I made a CD? And so I made my first CD when I was 10 and then a second one when I was 12. And started speaking and singing and selling those CDs at first around Kansas City, where I'm from, and then around the country, and then ultimately around the world. And we ended up raising almost $50,000 and built an orphanage in Haiti and 2 fish ponds in Africa and a home in Colombia.
So your first motivation was not for commercial success, it was to help other people.
Yeah, it was really, I just wanted to do it so I could use music to make a difference.
What was your upbringing like for you at that young age to think that way?
I mean, my family's awesome. I born and raised in Kansas City. My parents are incredible. I have a younger brother, Cooper, and a younger sister, Lucy. And I just had a really supportive family. So no matter like what any of us were trying to do, they would jump in with both feet and try to help us pursue our dreams.
Now, as far as your humanitarian work, and you mentioned it all over the world,
Yeah.
how do you get in touch with the people that need the help, and why do you choose them?
So ultimately, I started in Africa and then kind of just like was drawn to different places for different reasons. So the orphanage in Haiti was right after the earthquake, and I actually met with this organization based out of Kansas City called the Global Orphan Project right before the earthquake, like 4 days before, and they're like, we don't really have any specific needs right now, but we'll let you know. And then 4 days later was the earthquake, and they're like, we need someone to build a boys' orphanage. And then I took a trip to Colombia, and somebody needed a home there. So it's kind of just from just different travels that I've gone on, leading me to different projects, but it's all children.